Have you ever thought about the small morning habits that could be putting your health at risk, even if you feel perfectly fine? Imagine waking up each day to take care of your body, only to unknowingly set yourself up for a health crisis. Mr. Hung, a 70-year-old man living in a rural area, thought he was doing everything right, exercising daily, enjoying his garden, and leading a healthy lifestyle. Yet, one fateful morning, he suddenly fainted while tending to his garden, leaving us all questioning what hidden dangers might lurk in our morning routines. In today's video, we're diving into the often overlooked habits that could be silently harming you or someone you love. From the risks of exercising on an empty stomach to the dangers of rushing out of bed, we'll reveal 3 essential morning habits every senior should avoid. By watching until the end, you'll learn practical tips that can prevent serious health problems and lead to a longer, healthier life. But it doesn't stop there. We'll also discuss the deeper lessons you can pass down to future generations, how to build a legacy of health, integrity, and financial wisdom. Stick with us for insights that not only protect your well-being today, but can impact your family's future. These small changes could make a world of difference for you or someone you care about. Now let's begin. Tip 1. Avoid strenuous activities on an empty stomach. As we grow older, prioritizing our health and well-being becomes not just essential but deeply personal. It's a gift we owe ourselves for all the years of hard work and dedication we've given to life. One crucial piece of advice for older adults is to avoid engaging in strenuous activities on an empty stomach. This may sound simple, but the implications of neglecting this advice can be profound and even life-threatening. After a restful night's sleep, our bodies are in a unique physiological state. Think of it as a reset phase, a quiet period where our metabolic systems have been conserving energy and focusing on repair and restoration. When we wake up, our bodies need gentle nurturing to transition from this restful state to an active one. Skipping breakfast and diving straight into demanding physical activities like gardening, heavy lifting, or a vigorous workout can be like asking a car to climb a steep hill without a drop of fuel. The outcome? Exhaustion, strain, and potentially severe health consequences. Older adults in particular need to pay close attention to this because our cardiovascular systems naturally become more sensitive with age. During the early morning hours, our bodies release adrenaline to kickstart the nervous and cardiovascular systems, which is why blood pressure is often slightly elevated during this time. While this is a normal process, pairing it with intense exercise on an empty stomach can create a dangerous storm within the body. This combination can lead to a rupture of plaques in the blood vessels, increasing the risk of heart attacks or strokes, 2 of the most frightening health challenges older adults face. But it's not just about the cardiovascular risks. Without food, your body lacks the necessary glucose, the fuel that powers your muscles and brain. Attempting strenuous activities in this state can lead to dizziness, fainting, or even injuries from falls. It's not just about the physical strain. The psychological stress of feeling unwell or unsafe can also weigh heavily on your overall quality of life. So, how do we navigate this delicate balance? The answer lies in thoughtful preparation and self-care. Begin your day with a light, nourishing breakfast tailored to your needs. For example, a small bowl of oatmeal with fresh fruit provides sustained energy, while a slice of whole grain toast with avocado or a boiled egg offers essential nutrients. Hydration is just as important. Start with a glass of water or herbal tea to gently wake up your digestive system. Once nourished, ease into your morning routine with gentle, low-impact activities. Stretching exercises, Tai Chi, or even a short walk in the garden can do wonders for waking up your muscles and joints without putting undue stress on your body. These activities not only warm up your cardiovascular system, but also prepare your body for more demanding tasks later in the day. The beauty of these mindful practices is that they leave you feeling refreshed, energized, and ready to take on the day without risking your health. From personal experience, I've witnessed how these small yet powerful adjustments can transform not just physical well-being, but also emotional health. Starting the day with care and intention sends a message to yourself: I matter, and my health is worth prioritizing. It's a simple but profound act of self-respect that can ripple into other areas of your life, enhancing your confidence and overall outlook. Remember, your mornings set the tone for your entire day. By choosing to nurture your body with food and gentle movement, you're not just preventing harm, you're cultivating vitality, joy, and a sense of control over your well-being. So take the time to care for yourself, savor a nourishing breakfast, and approach your activities with the awareness that your health is your greatest asset. Your body, your heart, and your loved ones will all thank you for it. Tip 2. Avoid getting up too quickly. One of the simplest yet most impactful changes you can make to your daily routine is to avoid leaping out of bed as soon as you wake up. While it might seem like a minor habit, especially for those eager to embrace the day ahead, this sudden movement can have serious consequences for your health, particularly as you age. It's important to remember that our bodies operate differently during sleep. When we rest, our heart rate slows, our blood pressure drops, and our bodily systems enter a state of recovery and conservation. Abruptly transitioning from this peaceful state to an active one without giving your body time to adjust can lead to dizziness, balance issues, and even more serious health complications. Think about it. While you sleep, your circulatory system is operating at a reduced pace. Blood flow is concentrated around your core, and your muscles and extremities are not as engaged. Jumping out of bed without preparation can overwhelm your body, leaving you feeling lee-headed or even causing a momentary loss of balance. For older adults, whose cardiovascular and nervous systems may already be less resilient, this sudden rush of activity can trigger orthostatic hypotension, a condition where your blood pressure drops significantly upon standing. This can result in dizziness, blurry vision, confusion, and in some cases, fainting. These symptoms may seem minor at the moment, but they can have devastating effects if they lead to a fall. I've read countless stories of older adults who thought they were fine until they stood up too quickly, only to experience a sudden bout of dizziness that ended in a fall. Falls in the elderly can result in fractured hips, painful bruises, or even life-altering injuries. The spine, joints, and muscles, which have remained stationary and relaxed during sleep, are particularly vulnerable to sudden jerky movements. A quick, unprepared motion can strain these areas, causing unnecessary pain, muscle pulls, or, in severe cases, spinal injuries that might require months of recovery. It's heartbreaking to think that such injuries, which can drastically affect mobility and independence, could often be prevented with just a few moments of caution. To protect yourself, adopt a morning routine that prioritizes your safety and well-being. When you first wake up, resist the urge to immediately swing your legs over the bed and stand. Instead, spend a couple of minutes lying on your back. Use this time to stretch gently, wiggle your toes, flex your ankles, and slowly bend your knees. These small movements can help re-engage your muscles and promote blood flow to your extremities. Take deep breaths to oxygenate your body fully, allowing yourself to wake up not just physically, but mentally as well. Once you feel ready, sit up slowly and let your feet dangle off the side of the bed. Rest in this position for a moment to let your body fully adjust to being upright. Use this time to take in your surroundings, mentally prepare for the day ahead, and perhaps even say a little prayer or set an intention for your day. This gradual process ensures that your blood pressure stabilizes and your body adapts comfortably to the shift in posture. If you've ever experienced that rush of dizziness or disorientation after standing up too fast, you know how unnerving it can feel. Imagine starting your day in a way that feels calm, balanced, and grounded instead. Not only does this slow transition help protect your physical health, but it also sets the tone for a more mindful and peaceful day. I believe that this gentle approach is a gift we owe ourselves, a small act of kindness toward our bodies that reminds us of the importance of self-care, no matter our age. In my opinion, mornings are sacred. They're a fresh start, a new opportunity to embrace life. By taking a few extra moments to rise slowly and with care, you're not only reducing the risk of injury, but also creating a moment of gratitude and mindfulness in your routine. It's a way to remind yourself that your health and safety are worth those extra seconds. So tomorrow morning, when you wake up, take it slow. Your body and your future self will thank you for it. Tip 3. Avoid straining in the bathroom. It's easy to overlook the small habits that shape our daily lives, but sometimes these habits can carry risks we never anticipated. One such seemingly mundane activity is using the bathroom. For older adults, straining during bowel movements, especially in the early hours of the morning, can pose significant health risks. Imagine waking up to a peaceful morning, your body eager to start the day, only to be met with discomfort or even a sudden health crisis. Straining might feel like a way to hurry things along, but the truth is, it could quietly endanger your body in ways you may not realize. Straining excessively increases thoracic pressure, creating a cascade of physiological effects that can harm your cardiovascular system. When this pressure builds, it limits blood flow to the heart, reducing oxygen supply to your brain. This deprivation can cause a range of alarming symptoms, from dizziness to fainting, and, in severe cases, lead to sudden spikes in blood pressure. For those already living with conditions like hypertension, this strain adds unnecessary stress to your body, potentially triggering strokes or heart attacks. Now let's delve deeper. As we age, the walls of our blood vessels lose some of their elasticity, making them more susceptible to damage. Intense pressure from straining can create weak spots, especially in critical areas like the brain and abdominal region. These vulnerabilities could result in life-threatening complications, such as hemorrhagic strokes or gastrointestinal ruptures. Think of your body as a finely tuned instrument. Even slight misuse can disrupt its harmony. So, how can we protect ourselves from such hidden dangers? The solution lies in adopting mindful habits and a gentle approach. First and foremost, avoid rushing or forcing your body. The bathroom should be a space for relaxation, not stress. A comfortable posture is essential. Try sitting with your feet elevated slightly on a stool to mimic a natural squatting position, which reduces strain and facilitates easier bowel movements. But it doesn't stop there. What you do outside the bathroom matters just as much. A healthy diet rich in fiber, think leafy greens, whole grains, and fruits, can work wonders for your digestion, making bowel movements smoother and more effortless. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Water acts as a natural lubricant for your digestive system. Incorporating moderate physical activity into your daily routine, like walking or gentle yoga, can also stimulate your gut and support regularity. Another critical point to consider is the time you spend in the bathroom. It might be tempting to bring a book or scroll through your phone, but prolonged sitting places unnecessary pressure on your rectal veins, increasing the risk of hemorrhoids. A focused, mindful approach ensures that you're not just avoiding strain, but also fostering better habits for long-term health. These small adjustments may seem significant, but they have the power to transform your mores and, by extension, your overall well-being. Imagine starting each day with ease, knowing you're taking simple, yet impactful steps to protect your health. Yet, as we reflect on the importance of caring for our physical health, we must also think beyond ourselves. Aging brings with it not just the responsibility of maintaining our bodies, but also the opportunity to leave behind a legacy. Your well-being today directly impacts your ability to share wisdom and values with your loved ones. Beyond financial wealth, consider the habits, principles, and stories you can pass down to your family, gifts that nurture their health, resilience, and character. In the next section, we will explore 4 meaningful ways to ensure the well-being of your family and create a legacy that transcends generations. Remember, the choices you make each day, no matter how small, are not just about living longer, but living better. Your health, mindfulness, and love for those around you have the potential to shape a future filled with strength, wisdom, and happiness. Let's embrace these opportunities together. 1. Maintain high moral values. Morality is not simply a personal choice or a societal expectation. It is the foundation upon which a meaningful and fulfilling life is built. In Vietnamese culture, moral values are deeply intertwined with family growth, prosperity, and community standing. They are considered the glue that binds generations together, ensuring that wisdom and virtue are passed down as priceless heirlooms. The proverb, "Cultivate goodness for your descendants," is far more than just a phrase. It is a guiding principle, a beacon of light that has shaped the course of many lives and families for generations. To me, this saying resonates profoundly, as it encapsulates the responsibility we have not only to ourselves but to those who come after us. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment Toby below to let me know that you are still here with me. Morality is often misunderstood as requiring grand gestures or acts of heroism, but it is far more subtle and profound. True morality is reflected in the small, everyday decisions we make, the kindness we show to others, and the integrity we uphold even when no one is watching. It is in the way we honor our commitments, speak honestly, and treat others with fairness and compassion. For elders especially, morality becomes a mantle of responsibility. They serve as living examples of what it means to lead an upright life, teaching their children and grandchildren the character is not built in a day, but through consistent choices rooted in virtue. In every family, elders play a unique and powerful role as moral anchors. Their actions, words, and even unspoken values set the tone for how younger generations navigate the world. Imagine a grandparent who consistently treats others with respect, gives generously without expecting anything in return, and approaches challenges with patience and wisdom. Such behavior leaves an indelible mark on younger family members, showing them the value of living with integrity. The lessons taught by example are far more lasting than those taught through words alone. The effects of strong moral values ripple outward, uplifting not only the immediate family but also the community. When elders maintain high standards of integrity, they build a reputation of respect and honor for their entire family. This reputation often opens doors for the younger generation, creating opportunities and a positive image that makes life a little easier for them. Conversely, unethical behavior by an elder can cast a shadow over the family's name, leading to mistrust and lost opportunities for descendants. This scores the profound interconnectedness of our actions and the legacies they leave behind. One of the most inspiring aspects of morality is its ability to transcend the individual. A legacy of good morals acts like a sturdy bridge between generations, enabling children and grandchildren to walk paths of opportunity and respect. Elders who live by principles of honesty, kindness, and selflessness leave their descendants a gift far more valuable than material wealth, a foundation of character that empowers them to thrive in life. I find this deeply touching. There is no greater act of love than setting up future generations for success by showing them how to live with dignity and purpose. This cycle of morality is a powerful and transformative force. Elders who prioritize integrity create a ripple effect, encouraging younger family members to excel not just for personal gain, but for the greater good of society. When descendants witness the benefits of living a virtuous life, whether it's in the form of community respect, strong relationships, or inner peace, they are inspired to carry those lessons forward, continuing the cycle of goodness and growth. To me, this is one of the most beautiful aspects of morality, its ability to echo through time, influencing not only the present, but shaping the future in ways we might never fully realize. Living with high moral values is more than just a personal accomplishment. It is a profound gift to the world. By choosing to uphold integrity in our actions and decisions, we create a legacy that inspires others to do the same, creating a world where kindness, respect, and honor become the norm rather than the exception. In the end, high moral values are not about perfection, but about striving for a life that uplifts and inspires. It's about leaving behind something far more lasting than material wealth, a legacy of virtue that resonates for generations. For elders, this is perhaps the most meaningful role they can play, not just as providers or protectors, but as guides who illuminate the path of righteousness, empowering their families to walk it with pride, purpose, and unwavering integrity. What greater legacy could one hope to leave behind than a family rooted in virtue and a world bettered by their example? 2. Teach your descendants to earn money honestly. It's easy to believe that leaving behind financial assets or properties is the best way to secure your family's future. After all, who wouldn't want their loved ones to live comfortably without financial worries? However, I believe this approach often overlooks something far more significant: the power of teaching your descendants the value of earning an honest living. Inheritance can undoubtedly provide short-term security, but without the skills and principles to sustain it, it risks being a fleeting gift. Worse, it can unintentionally foster entitlement, complacency, or dependency, traits that can undermine their ability to stand on their own feet. From my perspective, the most enduring and meaningful legacy you can pass on isn't a trust fund or real estate. It's the ability to create, sustain, and grow your wealth. Teaching your children and grandchildren to earn money honestly through their efforts and integrity is like handing them the keys to a life filled with purpose and fulfillment. By guiding them toward honest and legitimate ways to earn, you're helping them cultivate values that will define their character: integrity, hard work, perseverance, and a sense of responsibility. Think about it. Money that is earned through one's sweat and determination carries a sense of pride and ownership that no inheritance can replicate. It teaches the importance of effort and shows that success is not handed out. It is achieved. Encouraging your descendants to pursue entrepreneurial ventures, take on part-time jobs, or even start small businesses provides them with invaluable life lessons. They learn to navigate challenges, overcome obstacles, and adapt to changing circumstances. These experiences not only prepare them for the uncertainties of life, but also equip them with the tools to thrive in an ever-evolving world. I feel that these lessons build more than just financial stability. They cultivate self-confidence and resilience. When someone earns money honestly, they develop a profound sense of accomplishment and self-worth. This mindset encourages creativity, IT, and resourcefulness, qualities that are essential for long-term success. For instance, starting a small business may teach them the importance of customer relationships, perseverance during tough times, and innovation to stay ahead of the competition. These are lessons that can't be learned from simply inheriting wealth, but are essential for creating and sustaining a fulfilling life. Additionally, it's not just about teaching them how to earn. It's equally crucial to educate them on how to manage money while wisely. Financial literacy is a cornerstone of security and independence. Imagine sitting down with your children or grandchildren and teaching them the basics of budgeting, saving, and investing. Explain to them how small, consistent efforts, like saving a portion of their earnings or investing in low-risk assets, can yield significant results over time. For me, this kind of guidance represents love and foresight. It ensures that your descendants are not only capable of earning, but also adept at preserving and growing what they have. I also believe that teaching them about the value of money goes hand in and with teaching them about the value of people. When they understand the effort it takes to earn money, they are less likely to exploit or take advantage of others. They'll develop empathy, recognizing that every dollar represents someone's time, energy, and sacrifice. This perspective fosters humility and a sense of gratitude, qualities that will serve them well in their personal and professional lives. Finally, it's important to acknowledge that learning to earn money honestly isn't always an easy road. There will be setbacks, failures, and disappointments, but these challenges are where the real growth happens. When your descendants face obstacles and find ways to overcome them, they build resilience, the kind of resilience that can withstand life's toughest tests. They learn to adapt, to think critically, and to persist even when the odds are against them. To me, this is the ultimate gift, the ability to rise above circumstances and create opportunities. By instilling these values, you're giving your family more than financial stability. You're giving them the tools to live a life of purpose, dignity, and fulfillment. They'll grow into individuals who not only contribute to society, but also inspire others with their strength and integrity. When you teach your descendants to earn money honestly, you're doing more than securing their future. You're shaping the kind of people they will become. And in the end, isn't that what truly matters? To leave behind not just wealth but wisdom, not just assets but values, not just comfort but character. This, I believe, is the legacy that will stand the test of time, bringing honor to your name and joy to your heart. 3. Value health as the ultimate legacy. Health is not merely an individual concern, it is the bedrock of a thriving, harmonious family life. While we often hear the phrase health is wealth, its profound truth becomes evident only when health is compromised. Good health is more than just the absence of illness. It is the foundation upon which every other aspect of a happy and fulfilled life is built. When one member of a family prioritizes their well-being, they contribute not only to their quality of life, but also to the emotional, physical, and financial stability of the entire family. As I reflect on this, I am struck by how interconnected our health is with the lives of those we hold dear. The well-being of an older person in a family has a cascading effect, influencing every member of the household. Their vitality allows them to actively participate in family events, share wisdom, and offer support. On the other hand, when health deteriorates, the challenges extend far beyond the individual. It becomes a shared struggle. I believe this is why valuing health as a collective priority is not just wise, but also deeply compassionate. Imagine the joy of a family where the elders are active, capable of playing with their grandchildren, attending celebrations, and contributing to the household with their warmth and presence. Now picture the emotional and logistical burden of a family grappling with the health challenges of an elder. For many children, especially adult caregivers, the responsibility can be overwhelming. Caregiving often demands not just time, but also significant financial resources. Medical bills, therapy sessions, and ongoing treatments can quickly drain family savings, creating stress that trickles down to every member. But it's not only about money, it's about the emotional weight, the anxiety of watching a loved one suffer, the sleepless nights spent worrying about their recovery, and the delicate balancing act of caregiving while managing personal obligations. These can take a toll on mental health. Relationships within the family may strain under pressure as siblings debate caregiving responsibilities or spouses feel neglected. These are the hidden costs of poor health, costs that cannot be measured in currency but are deeply felt in hearts and homes. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. As I think about this, I feel that health is a legacy, a precious gift we pass on to our loved ones through our actions and choices. By taking care of ourselves, by exercising regularly, eating nourishing foods, managing stress, and scheduling routine checkups, we send a powerful message. I value you enough to ensure I'm here for you at my best for as long as possible. It's an act of love as profound as any material inheritance because it spares our families from unnecessary hardship and allows us to fully share in their lived lives. Moreover, I find it deeply inspiring to view health as an ongoing investment, not just in ourselves, but in the future of our families. Think about the memories we create with our loved ones, the laughter, the shared meals, the milestones celebrated together. These moments are made richer when they are experienced without the looming shadow of illness. When we prioritize our health, we are actively safeguarding those precious moments, ensuring that we can be fully present for them, unburdened to enjoy life. This perspective resonates deeply with me. Good health is more than personal, it's communal. It allows us to be a source of strength and joy rather than a cause for concern. It means fewer tears shed over hospital beds, fewer arguments about finances, and more time spent simply loving and being loved. It's about giving our children the freedom to dream and thrive without the weight of caregiving responsibilities holding them back. In the end, health is not just about living longer, it's about living better. It's about ensuring that the time we spend with our families is filled with connection, laughter, and warmth. It's about honoring the sacred duty we have to care for ourselves, so that we can continue to care for those who depend on us. Let us embrace this truth and treasure health as the ultimate gift, a legacy of love, resilience, and enduring happiness. As we conclude this heartfelt discussion about cherishing health as the greatest gift and legacy, we'd love to hear your thoughts.